Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a Deadpool statue from the movie Deadpool and Wolverine. FYI, I have also made a Wolverine statue to go with the Deadpool statue. I would highly recommend building these in a pair, and I will have the statue linked down below in the description, if you want to make it. Here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Begin by placing 8 black concrete in a row on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On top of this row, place a red concrete, followed by a grey concrete, a cyan terracotta, 2 red concrete, 1, 2, a cyan terracotta, grey concrete, and then a red concrete. On top of this, place 2 entire rows of red concrete. 1, 2. For the next row, place 4 red concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, then a black concrete, light grey, 2 black. On top of this row, place an entire row of red concrete. On top of this row, place a black concrete, light grey, and then 3 black, 1, 2, 3, a light grey, and then 2 black. Then place an entire row of red concrete. For the next row, place a black concrete on the ends of the row with nothing but red concrete in between. For the next row, place 2 black concrete on the ends of the row with red concrete in between. For the next row, place a black concrete, grey concrete, black, 2 red, black, grey, black. For the next row, place 2 brown concrete, a light grey, 2 black, light grey, 2 brown. For the next row, place 2 brown, 1 grey, 2 red, 1 grey, and then 2 brown. For the next row, place 2 black, 1 grey, 2 red, and then 2 grey, and then 1 black. For the next row, place 2 black, 1 grey, 2 red, 1 grey, 2 black. For the next row, place 3 black, 1, 2, 3, 2 red, 1, 2, 2 grey, 1, 2, and then 1 black. For the next row, place 3 black, 1, 2, 3, 3 red, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 black, 1, 2. For the next row, place a black, red, 2 black, 3 red, 1, 2, 3, and then a black. For the next row, place a black concrete, 2 grey, 1, 2, 2 black, 1, 2, 2 grey, 1, 2, and then a black. For the next row, place a black concrete, and then 2 red, 1 black, 1 light grey, 2 red, 1, 2, and then a black concrete. For the next row, place a black concrete, 3 red, 1, 2, 3, a light grey concrete, 1 black, 1 red, 1 black. For the next row, place a black concrete, 2 red, 1 black, 1 red, 1 black, and then 2 grey. For the next row, place a black concrete, 2 red, then 4 black, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a grey concrete. For the next row, place a black concrete, 1 red, 1 black, 2 grey, then 2 black, 1 grey. And now we are going to continue building to the right. We will place 4 black concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then underneath this row, starting from the left, we will place a black concrete, 2 grey, a black, then 2 red, 1 grey, 1 black, and then 2 red, 2 black, 2 rows of red, then a cyan terracotta, light grey concrete, 2 cyan terracotta, 3 rows of red, 1, 2, 3, then a black concrete, cyan terracotta, grey concrete, a black concrete, and then place a row of black directly underneath this. Next, we are going to come all the way up to the opposite side of the statue and mirror what we have just made. So begin by placing 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 black concrete extending out of the opposite side, and then underneath this, going from left to right, place a black concrete, 2 grey, and then a black concrete, 1 grey, 2 red, then 2 black concrete, 2 red, 2 rows of red concrete, 1, 2, then 2 cyan terracotta, light grey concrete, then a cyan terracotta, 3 rows of red concrete, 1, 2, 3. We then want to place a black concrete, cyan terracotta, light grey concrete, black concrete, and underneath all of this, place a row of black concrete. With the majority of the front of the statue complete, we are now going to come to the back and work on, well, the back. Let's start off by extending the base of the statue backwards by 3 rows of black concrete. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Extend and connect these rows together. Place 3 rows of red concrete on top of the back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For the majority of the leg structure, we are going to copy the front of the statue. Simply look forward and copy the exact same rows that you see directly onto the back. There is only one slight change for the leg section that I'm going to point out when we get there. As we approach the top of the legs, where the brown concrete rows start, we do not want to apply this onto the back. Instead of placing brown concrete, we will place black concrete in its place, and all of the other blocks will remain the same. So you can see how this is virtually identical minus the brown concrete. For the next row, we will place a black concrete on the ends of the row with red concrete in between. For the next row, we will place 3 black concrete, 1, 2, 3, followed by 2 red concrete, and then 3 more black. And then we will actually repeat this row. Next, we will place 2 entire rows of black concrete. 1 and 2. For the next row, we will place a black concrete, a red concrete, 4 black, 1, 2, 3, 4, red concrete, and then a black. And we actually want to repeat this row one more time. We then want to place an entire row of black concrete. For the next row, we will place a light grey concrete, 6 black concrete, and then a light grey concrete. For the next row, a white concrete, light grey, black, 2 red, black, light grey, and then a white concrete. Then for the next row, a light grey concrete, 6 red, and then a light grey concrete, and then the next row is a black concrete, red, black, 2 cyan terracotta, black, red, and black. So you can see the back differs quite a lot from the legs upwards. However, what does not differ is the arms. So when it comes to the arms, I would recommend extending the base of the hand backwards so it lines up with the back of the statue, and then simply copying exactly what we have on the front of the statue directly onto the back. Now that we have applied the back of the arms, we are going to work our way up the side of the statue. This is equally as simple. We only have to match the colours that we see at the front and the back of the statue together. For the most part, as we reach the top here where we say have a brown concrete and a black concrete, I would simply just go with black concrete like this. So for example, this is the side of the leg. Let's move up to the arm. We simply match whatever colours we have on the left and right side of us, leading all the way up to the top. If you want to get a little bit interesting, you can fill the top of the shoulder in with grey concrete. And of course, once you are done with one side, go ahead and work your way onto the opposite side. I'm once again going to add the grey concrete for the top of the shoulder. Next, the head. Begin by placing a row of red concrete directly on top of the 8 original blocks of the torso. Extend the red concrete forwards by 2 rows, 1 and 2. We then want to place on top of this row 2 black concrete, 4 red concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 black concrete. For the next row, 2 grey concrete, a black concrete, 2 red concrete, a black concrete, and then 2 grey. For the next row, a black concrete, 2 white concrete, 2 red concrete, 2 white concrete, a black concrete. For the next row, 3 black concrete, 2 red concrete, 3 black concrete. For the next row, 2 black concrete, 4 red concrete, 2 black concrete, and then finally 2 entire rows of red concrete. We can then extend the base of the head backwards. We want to overhang the back of the statue by 2 rows like this. We then simply have to extend the sides of the head upwards using red concrete until it is as high as the top of the head. We do this on the left, right, and back sides of the build. Until finally we are able to fill the entire top of the head in using red concrete. Next, we are going to come to the back of the statue and make Deadpool's swords. So we have already made a little bit of them, I want to start off by extending this white concrete outwards like this. We then want to place 2 more diagonal and outwardly placed white concretes extending this way. We then want to place a black concrete placed up and left diagonally, followed by 3 grey, 1, 2, 3, and then finally a black concrete. So that gives us this. What we can now do is aside and on top of the white concretes, we can place light grey concrete like this, extending all the way down like so. We then want to do the same thing with every other coloured concrete, extending all the way up to the very top of the build, like so. All we now have to do is make the guard of the sword, but you could leave the swords like this. It does look kind of cool like this as well, but I'm going for something a little bit more traditional looking. So we will place a black concrete here, here, and here, just like so. And also here, here, and here. Perfect. Moving on to the other sword, we want to start off by extending this white concrete outwards, and then place 2 upright diagonal white concretes extending this way. We then want to place an upright diagonal black concrete, followed by 3 grey, 1, 2, 3, and then finally a black. We then want to place light grey concrete aside all of the white concrete, just like so. And then we want to do the exact same thing with black concrete for every other block, just like this. And for the final touches, we will extend this black concrete left 2, and then up 1, and this black concrete down 2, and right 1, like so. Next, we are going to make the sword's sheath. Is sheath plural? Sheaths? The sword holder that Deadpool wears on his back. To make this, we are first of all going to extend all of these black concretes outwards, just like this, and then we will extend these center rows down, and also these rows we will extend all the way out like this. So we have some solid blocks, and then we could always shape things a little bit, so we could add like a row here, and we could subtract one here and here. And I think that that looks pretty good. Next, Deadpool carries a pair of pistols. Let's start on this side first. At the top of the leg, place 3 1, 2, 3 grey concrete. Extend down by 1, and then place 3 brown concrete, 1, 2, 3, further extending down. Place 2 brown concrete here, and then 2 cyan terracotta here. Let's do the same on the opposite side. So 1, 2, 3 grey, extend down, 3 brown, 1, 2, 3, extend these 2 brown concretes to the right, and place cyan terracotta in the middle. On the opposite leg, we are going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4 red concretes like this, and place brown concrete instead. Starting from the base, we will place 1, 2, 3 polished deep slate wall with a stone brick wall on top and a smooth stone slab on top of that. That is a small knife that Deadpool carries on the side of his leg. Next, we are going to improve the utility belt by extending these brown concretes forwards and placing stone buttons in front of the top rows of these. Then we are going to make 2 banners which will form Deadpool's belt buckle. Throw down a loom, open it up, place a black banner in there with white dye and apply the bend pattern. Put that banner back in with black dye and apply the base pattern. Put red dye in there and apply the bourgeois pattern. That is banner number 1. Banner number 2, we place a fresh black banner in there with white dye and apply the bend sinister pattern. Put black dye in there and apply the base pattern. Put red dye in there and apply the bourgeois pattern. With these 2 banners, we can now make the buckle by placing this one here and this one here. It's essentially a little mini scowling pair of Deadpool eyes. And that is this tutorial complete. Do bear in mind that we have also made a Wolverine statue as well. I would highly recommend making them in a pair, and I hope that you guys enjoyed these statues and the movie and the characters in general as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.